You know that person? The one at work who never stops complaining? It's the meeting where one person sucks all the energy out of the entire room. It's the sound of that coworker walking to your desk, and you know you're about to become their personal therapist. This isn't just a bad mood, it's a toxic cloud that destroys your focus. What if you could walk through that cloud and not get a single drop of negativity on you? What if I told you that you could build a mental force field that deflects every complaint? Well, you can. In this video, I'm going to give you a crazy psychology trick that makes you completely immune to complainers. By the end of this video, you will have the tools to protect your peace and take back control of your day. Welcome to our channel. Let's be real. Nothing destroys a great day faster than a chronic complainer. We all know one. The person who could win the lottery and would complain about the taxes. The coffee's too cold, the office is too hot, the project is impossible, the weekend was too short. It is a non-stop barrage of negativity, and it is exhausting. You can walk into the office feeling like a champion, but 5 minutes with them and your energy just hits zero. They are emotional vampires, and your good mood is their favorite food. You try to be nice, right? You nod, you say, and then boom, you are trapped in a conversation you never wanted, listening to problems you can't solve. Even worse, you start getting sucked into their negative vortex. You feel annoyed, frustrated, and your focus is completely gone. You look at the clock and realize you just wasted 20 minutes of your life listening to a conspiracy theory about the new office printer. This isn't just in your head. This is a real thing called emotional contagion. Science shows that when you're around negativity, it literally rewires your brain to be more negative and hurts your ability to solve problems. That drained feeling is real. Their negativity is stealing your brain power. So the question isn't just how to deal with them, it's how do you protect yourself? How do we build this force field? The secret isn't to ignore them, argue with them, or try to force them to be happy. We've all tried that, and it's useless. The real secret is a mind hack. It's an insane psychological technique that lets you see the negativity without absorbing it. It's about rewiring your own brain so their complaints just become background noise. This isn't magic, it's neuroscience. We are going to build your mental force field in a simple 3-step challenge. It's like installing a brand new, calmer operating system in your mind. The first step is the core trick that changes the entire game. The next 2 steps lock it in place, making your defenses solid. Let's get into the most important part. Step 1. Name it to tame it. The first and most important step is a technique called effective labeling. It sounds fancy, but it is unbelievably simple. You just notice your own feelings and give them a name. Here's what happens in your brain. When you get hit with a stressful situation, like a complainer storm, your brain's alarm center, the amygdala, goes completely insane. That's what makes you feel anxious and irritated. But scientists using brain scans found a cheat code. When you simply name the emotion you're feeling, it turns on the logical parts of your brain and slams the brakes on your amygdala's freakout. In other words, by just saying to yourself, "I am feeling frustrated right now," you shift from pure emotional reaction into a calm, observant mode. So, the next time your coworker starts their monologue, your first move is inside your own head. Don't focus on them, focus on you. Run a quick mental check. Are you feeling annoyed, trapped, anxious? Just label it. Instead of thinking, "Oh great, here we go again," think, "Okay, I am feeling a wave of annoyance." Instead of thinking, "I have to get out of here," think, "I'm noticing a feeling of being trapped." This simple move creates a small gap between their words and your reaction. It stops the emotional virus right in its tracks. You go from being a character in their drama to an observer of your own mind. You're not just reacting anymore, you're processing. This is the foundation of your mental force field. Step 2. The 90-second reset. Okay, you've labeled the emotion and you've hit the brakes on your brain's alarm system. Now it's time to make that calm even stronger. The complainer is probably still talking, so you need to keep your system under control. The best way to do that is by controlling your body, specifically your breathing. Stressful moments flood your body with cortisol, the stress hormone, which keeps you on high alert. But you can manually shut that down. The technique is simple: controlled breathing. Inhale slowly for 5 seconds, then exhale slowly for 5 seconds. If you can, do this for 90 seconds. Neuroscientists say this is a crazy powerful way to crush your stress response and bring the rational part of your brain back online. You don't have to make a big deal out of it. As they complain, just secretly control your breathing. In for 5, out for 5. This isn't just about calming down, it's about taking back 100% of the control. While they are losing control of their emotions, you are taking complete charge of yours. This keeps your mind clear and stops that fight or flight feeling from winning. This breathing is the power source for your mental force field, keeping it strong while it's under attack. Step 3. The empathy disconnect. You've named your emotion and you've controlled your breathing. You are now in a state of calm observation. This final step is the one that makes your force field indestructible. This is about changing how you hear their complaints. Most of us make the mistake of taking the complaint personally. We feel like we have to fix it or that their negativity is aimed at us. The empathy disconnect is realizing one massive truth. Their complaints are almost never about the thing they're actually complaining about. Chronic complaining is just how they deal with stress, or a weird way of asking for validation because they feel powerless. Your goal is to show empathy without carrying their emotional baggage. That's the disconnect. You can understand their feeling without having to feel it yourself. Instead of hearing their complaint as an attack, reframe it in your mind as a signal of what they're actually struggling with. When they complain saying, "This project is a complete disaster, we're never going to finish," instead of saying, "This is so stressful," you reframe it as, "They are feeling overwhelmed and are scared of failing." When they say, "Nobody around here ever helps," instead of saying, "I'm feeling left out," you reframe it as, "They are feeling unsupported and lonely." This mental flip lets you respond with detached compassion. You can say something like, "It sounds like you're in a really frustrating spot." This validates their feeling, which is usually all they want, without you agreeing with their negativity or getting tangled in it. You're acknowledging their storm without letting it pull you in. Your force field is now fully active. If you're finding these mind hacks helpful for protecting your peace, do me a favor and smash that subscribe button. We drop new videos every single week with insane science-backed strategies to help you master your mind and win at work and in life. You don't want to miss it. Now that your internal force field is up and running, you get to decide how to engage with them. You're not reacting on impulse anymore, you're acting with a strategy. Here are 3 insane tools to use from your new position of calm control. Tool number 1, the solution flip. Chronic complainers are obsessed with the problem and never look for solutions. Your job isn't to solve it, but to pivot their focus. After you validate their feeling, that does sound tough, flip the conversation by asking a solution-focused question. For example, "That's a frustrating situation. What do you think a first step to improve it could be?" "I hear you. If this was perfect, what would it look like?" This puts the work back on them and moves the conversation from venting to solving. A complainer who doesn't want a solution will just run out of things to say. Tool number 2, the compassionate boundary. Sometimes you just need the conversation to end. Your time and energy are valuable. Setting a boundary doesn't have to be a huge fight. You can do it politely and firmly. Try saying, "I can tell this is really bugging you. I've really got to get back to my duties right now, but I hope you find a solution. Or maybe, I wish I had more time to talk about this, but I have to finish this task. Let's catch up later. This communicates your limit with respect and lets you escape cleanly. Protecting your focus isn't selfish, it's necessary.
Tool number 3.
The strategic retreat. Finally, you don't always have to engage. If you're dealing with an extremely toxic person and you've tried everything, sometimes the best strategy is to just limit your exposure. This isn't rude, it's smart. Maybe you put on headphones, get coffee at a different time, or keep your chats super brief and only about work. Your mental state is your #1 priority. Dealing with complainers feels like a daily battle for your sanity. But you don't have to be a victim of their negativity anymore. The power to become immune doesn't come from changing them, it comes from changing you. By mastering your mental force field, naming it to tame it, using the 90-second reset, and practicing the empathy disconnect, you completely change the game. Their complaints no longer have the power to drain your energy or destroy your focus. You can stand calmly in the middle of their emotional hurricane, protected by a force field that you built. You're no longer just surviving the workday, you're in charge of your own peace.
Thanks so much for watching.
If this video helped you, please click that thumbs up button and share it with someone who might need it. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on building a stronger mind. I'll see you in the next one.